should be heading into ranked soon. Don't really want to let the match window go up to start. But we might play on Hall of Fame, depending on our opponent. We'll see. D1 Lacrosse. Welcome in, D1. How's your day been? Just making sure all my stuff is on and functioning here. Looks like it is. M. Dottie, welcome in. Trying to find a game. Ethan, how's your day going? Thanks for being here. Just waiting on matchmaking. Apparently the game is already quiet here in April. Speaking of quiet, wow, what a bang to start the stream. Hey, thanks, President. Polyquan, Lauren, Eagles Champs, El Jefe, Barbie the Doll. Don't know who that is. They all just subscribed. Thanks to President. President, what's up, buddy? That was super kind of you. Thanks for the big gifted group out to the community there. Bologna, good to see you. Yeah, streams are good. What you been up to? How was your Easter weekend? Yeah, look at that solo. Usually solo hypes us up with the streak. The Immaculate Water. What's happening, Immaculate? Apparently nobody has a winning record here. Everybody's 0-0 in this thing. Are we playing in a real ballpark? Looks like we are. All right, here we go. Let's see. It was great. First year hosting for the whole family. Oh, nice. Yeah, we had a nice holiday weekend for sure. Lots of bunnies, lots of eggs, chocolates, all that good stuff. Have you been playing the show? If so, what do you think about it? Are you still enjoying it, or have you turned on it? Did I play any football games? I play Madden all the time during football season. Usually stream that one. Bad chase from me there. Facing Nolan McLean in this one. That's a little bit close, but I shouldn't have swung. Hey, Elon, the lights should have flashed. I don't know why they didn't. I'm going to see if I can fix them here real fast. Yeah, lights should have went nuts there for your follow. Oh, there they go. They're just delayed. Who do you root for as a baseball fan? A little late on that swing. How are the Rays looking this year? Do I know? I haven't watched a Rays game. I'm on the West Coast. I'm an A's fan. I'll see the Rays when the A's travel through Tampa and vice versa. But no, I haven't paid attention to them. A's are playing the Yankees tonight, so I'll get a look at one of the Rays' division opponents. But I know that doesn't answer your question. I just saw an article on the Rays before I went live that there's doubt that the legislature or whatever is going to give them the funding for their new ballpark there in Tampa. It seems like they've been jerked around the way the A's fans have for a long time there in Tampa. Answer, welcome in. Born and raised in Tampa. Haven't kept with them a lot in recent years. It's tough, I think, at least for baseball, to be a displaced fan because the team isn't in your market and trying to keep up with the games, having to find streams and all that stuff, unless you pay for extra innings, is kind of a hassle. You went to Rays Jays game last year up in Toronto, or did you watch them in Tampa? All right, we're stepping in with Soto. If we get 100 followers before my timer runs out, we'll do a big pack opening. So if you like the answer, and please follow up. Oh, they're in Tampa. Okay. For some reason, reading your chat, I had the impression you'd moved away and not in the area any longer. Let's see. Is it Maxo? Or Mao-Ax? How's it going, Mao? Yeah, we'll just shoot it through the shift. College football guy, you keep up with it more than anything. Who's winning the national title this coming season? How about Michigan getting the natty in men's hoops yesterday? I wanted to see Connecticut get it done, but yeah, Michigan fulfilled what the Fab Five couldn't do. But what do you guys know about wiffle ball? Who's ready to step into the wiffle ball ranks for some AWA action. No solo is. Oh, I'll let that one jam me up. You're biased. You would say Clemson for Bologna as far as contenders for this coming season. Did they have a good recruiting class and all that? Unbiased, probably Georgia. Wait, Georgia's been good for like a decade now. Right, decent first inning, but not decent enough. Want to get some runs up there. Right, Rangers Suarez. Looks like he's been eating all the string cheese or something. He's ready to step in, and we're facing Pete Crow Armstrong in the batter's box. All right, the hype train is successful. Select the level 1 emotes. I guess whatever emote it was, I already had it. So, thanks again to President for getting us started over on the purple side. Called Indiana winning last year. Clemson has done all right recruiting, not 100% sure. Who's going to start at quarterback this coming season? I know a few other Clemson fans as well. Everybody scrolling in, thanks for being there. Our question of the day is a good one, especially since we're talking A's and Rays a bit this morning. Expansion teams are good for Major League Baseball, or the league is already too big as it is? That's our question of the day. I prompted Chat GPT to give me some baseball questions. Let's see. In your school bathroom. What is this? I hope nobody hears the stream. Or maybe I do hope they hear it. Landon, welcome in. How's your day, Landon? One of the quarterbacks is from your hometown high school for the beloved Clemson Tigers. But he gets a grounder through the infield. Landon, who do you root for? Like, who's your favorite baseball team, Landon? We're chatting with the friends in the red and the purple chats. Okay, it's not flinching here. Yeah, I never know when the bacon grease is going to come out. That would be a top contender, a public restroom. Landon is a Atlanta Braves fan. My next question, Landon, and all the other Braves buddies or Braves haters, who do you guys consider your favorite and least favorite Brave of all time? Favorite, I don't know, Del Murphy for me. Least favorite, I'd probably go John Rocker. All right, yet again giving up hits. Oh, Landon's least favorite team's the Yankees. Yeah, easy to dislike the Yankees. Right or wrong. Had too much success. Bob is in the house. Thanks for the follow, Bob. Bob, who do you support as a baseball fan? Yeah, we got the little Olay as Harper was looking for something harder, apparently. Going to go back to that pitch and see what we get. Trying to turn 2. And we get out of the jam with the double play ball. That's what the doctor ordered. We're out at Laughing Mountain Park. Cole just jumped in. Cole, thanks for following. Who do you support, Cole? Bob's a Phillies fan. Bob, favorite and least favorite Philly player of all time? But he's talking about a fish paste deluxe burger. Sounds like something you get from SpongeBob. Cole's a Yankees fan. Uh-oh, Cole's ears are burning. They were just saying how much they didn't like the Yankees in chat, Cole. Ruby came through with a follow. How are you, Ruby? Thanks for following. Who's your favorite baseball player, Ruby? Schmitty, he's a Reds fan. All right, Schmitty, you know the next question. Who's your favorite Red? Rez came through. Thanks for following, Rez. Rez is an Astro fan. I'm a A's fan, so we got a little AL West rivalry going here. Hi, thanks for following. And Titus, thank you as well. Oh, there's another one. I believe it's Isaac with the Z. Welcome in, Isaac. Best is Mike Smith. Worst is Christian. Is it Christian Padre? That's tough. Chance Gardner for Isaac. Yeah, we'll turn on it, but it's right into the shift, so not great. I'm playing ranked for anybody tuning in for the first time. Appreciate all of you guys connecting with us. We're chasing 100 followers. If we get there, we do a big pack opening for you guys. We got to do it before the timer runs out. When you follow, the timer goes up. Same name everywhere. We're live on red and purple streams too. If you prefer watching in landscape, you can watch over on the purple side. See more of the gameplay, if you're so inclined. If not, it's fine. Trace Witherspoon. How about Reese Witherspoon? What's her favorite role that you've enjoyed her in? Here's Willie Castro. I guess we're not getting any content for a couple days here on the show, as far as I'm aware. Was looking at it. Not only do I use Control Freaks, I'm an endorser, dude. Use creator code DF, get yourself a discount when you buy from Control Freak. Don't have my rings on currently, but I may pop some rings on soon. Feel like I am missing the resistance. I am using the sensitivities this year that's built into the game, and I do use analog stick extender. Mateo, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Mateo. Mateo, riddle me this. Who's your favorite female athlete of all time? Not till the 10th. Yeah, I got a little bit of a quiet zone here with the show. And then we got Weekend Classic coming up. Who's going to play the Classic? We might have been able to get him at first if we had been on the bag. Lena Rhodes. There we go. Good answer. Mr. Soccer Boy. Who's your favorite soccer club, Mr. Soccer Boy? Thanks for jumping in on that follow train. Yeah, he went low on the previous pitch. I was trying to get back in there. Barcelona. All right, who's the greatest Barcelona player of all time, in your opinion? I don't really have a good opinion on it because I'm a soccer casual, to be honest. Yeah, this guy's hitting pretty well, to be honest. Has some low batting averages, but putting everything in play. Messi is the answer for both chats. Solo's even reminded me Messi was a member of Barcelona back in the day. Raider KJ just came in. Raider KJ, do you want to draft Francisco Mendoza? Or do you want to draft somebody else? Maybe draft Pete Carroll to be the #1 overall selection there. But it seems like you guys are going to take Mendoza. How do you feel about that? But yeah, good to have you there, Mr. Soccer Boy, and everybody else. Mateo, the pro baseball player, also connected with us. But he again has the bases loaded here. It's not good. Suarez struggling. And I ran into a very right-hand heavy lineup. I think there's a lot of lefty heavy lineups. This one's leaving the yard. We're going to be down a grand slam just like that. So not a great start to ranked. Mendoza's the savior. Him and Kubiak next 10 years, says Raider KJ. I'm a Seahawk fan, so hopefully it works out for you. What packs should you get in MLB The Show? In all honesty, if you have stubs, don't spend them on packs. Go and buy the players that you want. The packs are just, it's just RNG nonsense, and the odds are against you on the packs, honestly. Now, I do like to save my packs and open them for you guys for entertainment, and then you guys can see what pops out for me, and, you know, maybe do the same for yourselves. But, yeah, using your stubs on packs is usually going to backfire long-term. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of really good hitters down in the 600s right now. Like guys that don't chase off the plate and not getting weak contact off the bat for a lot of these cats. Thankfully, this is a bit of a hitter's park, so hopefully I can string together some hits here eventually. Here's Fernando Tatis Jr.
Inside, ball one.
Umpire says he didn't swing. Baseball fans, are you liking the ABS so far in Major League Baseball, or do you feel like it's unnecessary? I think it's been okay. A little bit of excitement when everybody turns and looks at the big jumbotron and waits for the call to come in. I've heard the ABS is not perfect though as to how it frames the strike zones though. RJ, welcome in. Thanks for following, RJ. Want everybody to be like RJ. Please follow, share, and like. We're opening packs for you guys at 100 followers or 100,000 likes. I've heard if you're not tapping, you're napping. Yeah, I can't get him to offer up. 4 walks already. Way too many. Rome, thanks for jumping in. How are you, Rome? Alright, we'll get the out, but not before Will Smith got us for a grand slam. The timer is the FOMO timer. You familiar with the term FOMO? Fear of missing out is what the acronym means. Need everybody following and driving the timer up, RJ. And if you got it like that, you could send us a well or something and really crank up the timer. What's 1 billion mean, J-Dub? 1 billion what? Oh, one-on-one. You didn't even follow the stream, J-Dub. No. Dude's going around every MLB stream, probably every sports stream, saying, oh, one-on-one. He's not even following the streamers. Now J-Dub follows. Thanks, J-Dub. Let's see. So those of you that just followed.
Ball 2.
Yeah, who's your favorite left-handed athlete of all time? We can talk sports or talk whatever. As long as it's a nice topic. I went chasing too far in the dirt that time. Down goes Veritek. Zero heroes. What's up, Zero Heroes? If you did have a hero, who would it be? It would probably be Nats fan. They're averaging 6 runs a game. That's a good start. How many stubs do I have? I don't know. A lot. Connor, welcome in. How are you, Connor? Yeah, this guy's got the sinker ball working. Gucci, welcome aboard. Gucci, do you like the saying "What's Gucci," or do you feel like that's played out? Unfortunately, they're also giving up 6 a game. Atani is Zero Heroes hero. Who have I pulled so far this year? What I do in private is my business, J-Dub. Now, the best pack pulls are on the YouTube or TikTok videos. Still looking for Shohei, though. Gucci, thanks for the heart me, buddy. Puts you on our TikTok team. Like everybody on the team. And try to shoot that one down the left field line. Gonna hit it out foul. Yeah, I couldn't tell if it was a ball or strike. Swung late. And timing not where I need it to be so far. Nats fan, you at work today or you got a rare weekday off? Nats fan was last on MLB The Show 21. Let's see. Solo says, I just put in a bunch of buy orders for some diamonds. You completing the team collection, Solo? Got a great diving stop. And Jesus Mate going to get us a great play there at short. Get going, Mate. See, so Nats fans at lunch. Did you make lunch today? Nats fan makes some good high-protein lunches. Growing up in MLB is placing buy orders instead of straight up buying, says Solo. It is. Yeah, you save, what, 20% of your stubs if you just be a little patient. Ranger Suarez and Willie Castro head-to-head. Get him over the top. Heroes Donnie brings the trolls. Yes, yes. We bring the trolls to the yard like the milkshake brings the boys to the yard. Got him looking. Chandler, welcome in. Thanks for following, Chandler. Oh, here we go. Now, look at the AI taking over as the new host with the engaging questions here. Oh, Tatis can't even pick up the ball. Come on, Tatis. Let's throw this thing in here. Yeah, what's up, Mike? Zach Attacks here. What's happening, Zach? Zach, are you ready for the weekend classic? Nats fan, he's eating deli pizza. I don't think I've seen a pizza in a deli. Maybe I have. It's just not conjuring an image for me, at least. Yeah, this guy's wearing me out here with a lot of these singles, just like that one. What console do I play on? Mr. Soccer Boy, I'm a PlayStation 5 guy when I'm not on my Nintendo Switch 2. How about yourself, Mr. Soccer Guy? Mr. Soccer Boy. You have plans all weekend. Not sure how much Zach's going to get to play for the Classic. Yeah, he hit a grand slam last time up with Will Smith. I need to be careful here. We got Trey and Logan coming in. Welcome in, fellas. So A's and Yankees. That is the matchup tonight. Who's winning that one, guys? Oh, I got a good pick from Santana to prevent the run and another player from coming in. Yeah, 3 games set in the Bronx. Then the A's will be off to play the Mets. The good luck racing Cam. He's a baller, says Solo. A's by 9, says Matt So Real. I like the way you think, Matt. Yeah, that's a good question, Mr. Soccer Boy. What console, for anybody that wants to answer, what console are you guys on? Or are you guys PC gamers or mobile gamers? Where do you do most of your gaming? I swung at ball 4. A's by 69, says Nats. Cameron Walsh is a PC gamer. Boy, that was a good pitch. I think that was a ball 2, but it was close. Get myself jammed up here. Let's see. Soriano had a gym last night. Needed it badly. Half the bullpen was unavailable, says Mike Plays Games. So PlayStation 5 for Mr. Soccer. I think Sack Attack's on Xbox these days. Used to be a PlayStation guy. Cameron, thanks for the follow, buddy. Good to have you connect with us. Come on, Nightbot. Nightbot's taking the L. Oh, Windsor's back. What's up, Windsor? Good to have you here, friend. Did you have a great holiday weekend? Windsor, thanks for the heart me as well. Slicking fastball, and then that was too far in. I just ripped at it. Man, my discipline is bad. Ryder, I would like to just quit, but then you know what happens after the stream, Ryder? I have to go over to you saved yourself with the kidding, Ryder. Gonna have to go over and warm up the bacon grease at your mom's house. But yeah, Ryder saved himself the troll comebacks. Good going, Ryder. Ryder, who's your favorite Ryder besides yourself? Is it Ryder from Paw Patrol? Dude, Josh is awesome. Josh is here even when he's not here. Hold on, let's see if we can get the AI to talk about Josh. Had him muted for all 5 seconds and he redeemed himself. The countdown is the fear of missing out timer, bud. The more you guys are active and following and gifting and all that, the timer goes up. We get 100 followers or 100,000 likes before timer expires. You guys get a pack opening as a bonus content. You scored 33 runs in 2 innings. What? How'd you do that? Oh, here we go. Well, Josh isn't a streamer. Get with it, Knifebot. Hey, Windsor, thanks for the Go Populars. Who's the biggest fraud in sports, guys? Who's the most overrated athlete in your opinion? I'm gonna throw a controversial one out. Hope there's no crying in the chat. There's no crying allowed here. Biggest fraud in sports is LeBron James. Am I playing gold cards or something? Bronny James. All right, so the James family taking it down here. Agreed for Ken and for Cam. No love for LeBron and his brood in this chat. Bryson might be the truth, though. We'll find out. Bronny isn't too bad, says Mike Plays Games. We got a Bronny defender over in the purple side, guys. Current or all-time biggest fraud currently is Nats fans' pick of Bryce Harper. George Kittle. Ooh, I like it. Simply him. Let's see. Biggest fraud in sports, you'd say Sergey Brovowski. LaFraud James. Miller, thanks for following. Who's your biggest fraud in sports, Miller?
That's ball 2.
It's Miller time in the chat. Chaotic Monkey, he says, I would agree with LaFlop. Mike, we're not having a high-minded discussion here. We're just going for engagement bait. Mike, Eli Manning from Chatterhead. Eli, biggest fraud in sports. You scored a 6-7 on your sleep score. No, 6-7? Nice, bud. LeBron used to work at CC's Pizza. Doesn't LeBron own part of the Blaze pizza chain? He used to. He used to tweet about it and stuff. Obviously shilling his pizza brand. Bo Bichette, says Ken. Mets fans are turning on Bo Bichette quickly. Alex is in the house. What's up, Alex? Haven't had a good swing all game. But hey, we're having a good time. We got Chowderhead and Chaotic Monkey coming in.
Ball 1.
Dark Shadow, thanks for sharing the stream. We love the shares, guys. Eli Manning's going to get into the Hall of Fame off of 2 elite defenses and the most unbelievable catch ever, says Mike Plays Games. Trying to shoot that to left. Favorite baseball team? I like the A's. The A's of Sacramento, temporarily. West Sacramento. Let's see. Tuma, thanks for sharing the stream. Thanks for double sharing it. Yeah, this guy's mixing it up with McLean pretty well. I got to give him some credit. I feel like I usually get shelled with this McLean card when I pitched with him.
Ball 2.
As a Colts fan, says Chaotic Monkey, he'd love to say Brady. That wouldn't be accurate. He just likes the dude, but he's definitely not a fraud. Yeah, Brady's one of those give the devil his due type of players. Peyton Manning's second ring, definitely Nats fan. I would agree with. Although he was like an offensive coordinator on the field for them, and he was good at doing all the audible stuff. JJ Schmidt, welcome aboard. How's it going? Adam's in the red chat. Thanks for being in the red chat, Adam. Yeah, when you guys follow, we get closer to doing a big pack opening.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Joel Miller and Ken coming through. Thanks, fellas. Uh-oh, Cream Pie just joined the chat. I guess that's what they were having for dessert on Easter. Peyton throwing ducks in the second Super Bowl run, says Windsor. Yes, he was. I don't know if we can get to... He got that one off pretty well. Your boy Vibes, welcome aboard. Sports Talk and Edits, welcome in. Everybody keep the follows coming. Please. Oh, yes, Daddy. Callie, who even made an appearance in chat. Oh, that was a bad swing. Terrible swing. All right, so let's see. For anybody just joining, because a bunch of you guys are just joining, who's the biggest fraud in sports? That's our current topic. His family made a lot of cream pies, he says. All right, before we get banned, we'll just we'll park it there. We'll circle back, Fred. Well, I'm just gonna call you Cream because I don't want to get in trouble with the censors around these parts. Define fraud, says Nats fan. Brett Favre. Sorry, Packer fans. I'm trying to shout out Chaotic Monkey. Here we go. Yeah, stream getting sent to the gulag. We don't want to be in the gulag, but we might end up there. God First just came in. Yes, very much like attending service here today. Let's join hands for a bit. But yeah, thanks for following in all seriousness. Let's see. Mike says, I'm happy Michigan won last night, even if I'm not the greatest fan of the team in general. You're still happy the Big Ten won a natty. I think a lot of people are getting sick of Hurley, too. You know what? Troy Aikman says Mike Plays Games. I feel like your Troy Aikman answer and Nats fans Bryce Harper answer is because you guys don't like those athletes for different reasons. I think you dislike Troy because he got into it with Caleb, and I know Nats fan doesn't like that Harper probably left. I think if he was still national, he wouldn't say it, but you know, there's plenty of guys that I don't like that have came through my teams too, that jolted my teams. Anti-UCLA narratives happening here, but you would have an argument if you asked me. How can you be anti-UCLA? They're the ladies' national champions, Mike. All-time Derek Jeter for a fraud for Nats fan. Abram23, welcome in, Abram. Chowderhead, I hope you're having a great day. I don't know if you're tuning in from work or you got to be home today, but thanks for being here, Chowder. Big Ten is on a tear right now. Men's basketball, women's basketball, football, women's hockey, all champs. Possible men's hockey too, with Michigan and Wisconsin still in it. Who's winning this World Series? Probably the Pacific Pilots of the AWA Wiffle Ball League. I'm getting into wiffle ball big. You guys should definitely tune in and watch some wiffle ball with me tonight on the Red Stream. Got live wiffle ball action coming up. As far as the real life MLB World Series, the secondary World Series, I don't know. Try to rob that one. Not going to happen. Suarez. Oh, excuse me. Ranger Suarez gives up the home run. Alonso gets the solo shot. Dodgers are the team to beat, though, right? Until somebody beats them. Would you rather have the Dodgers, or would you rather have the entire field of Major League Baseball for winning this World Series? That throw meter was weird because it was loaded off the third baseman. I am a OVW fan. It's pulling me in. Yeah, we should have AWA next couple nights. We're gonna make the call to the pin. So I put in more left-handers because I'm facing a lot of lefty-heavy lineups. So this guy was kind of righty stacked. Mike says he would take another Astros World Series. He's being serious. Mike just wants to watch the world burn. YD Chase and Nicholas, thank you both fellas for jumping in on the follow button today. If you're just joining, please put your favorite baseball team in chat. Or your biggest sports fraud, because that just kind of became the theme for no reason. Yes, indoor soccer. Last night we had the mini game, was pretty fun. But yeah, we're in the MASL playoffs. Caden's an Oriole fan. Soccer Boy's a Padre fan. I'm a fan of Bunchies. Let's see if we can get a runner on. We need a lot to go our way. Didn't happen there. Nats fan would prefer a lockout over another Dodger championship. That's a great answer. Nicholas and Jackson, welcome in. Tuma is a Pirates fan. Who's your favorite Pirates player of all time? Royals born and raised for Jackson. Another Oriole supporter in there. Raven-Oriole combo. Jackson thought it was so nice he said it twice. Just give me a second to read it, Jackson. I'll read it. Let's see. Russell Martin. May I interest you in another Dodger World Series, says Windsor. Let's see. You're from Baltimore. You have to be for Ravens fan. Ravens fan, who do Baltimore fans root for in the NBA primarily? Are you guys mostly Wizards fans? I'd assume so. I think it's the closest team regionally. A's World Series would go nuts in Sacramento. Kaisi, welcome to the stream. Thanks for following, Kaisi. Sam is a Philly fan. Laker fan for the Ravens fan. Bo Jackson and Theodore Gone for Jackson. Terrence Score. Rest in peace to Terrence Score. Reminded me of him. One Will Alex, welcome here. How's it going, One Will? Yeah, we're going to get to the pack opening. That may be the only entertaining thing because I'm just hacking here at the plate. Did not get to his starter. And this guy's been having good at-bats the whole game. Nope. Oh, well. We're settling in for ranked. No more events to throw us off. We got our chocolate bunny yesterday. This is our warm-up game, guys. One Mets fan. Okay, we know who one Mets fan roots for. Thanks for being here, Mets fan. I got to root against your boys in the next series. The A's are on the New York swing. You got the Yankees tonight, and then the Mets coming up this weekend. Probably won't go good. Soto went on the injured list, though, is what I just read. I think last night. Unfortunate to lose Soto. All right, the question of the day: expansion teams are good, or the league's watered down enough already? There's some rumors out there today around the Rays and if they'll get funding for their new stadium. I believe once the Rays and the A's are settled, baseball's getting ready for its next round of expansion. What teams deserve expansion, or what cities deserve expansion? Michael, welcome in. Wish Shohei was on the Royals. Me too. All right, Chipper gets a good play, and we'll get the lead runner. Let's see. Somebody traded for Soto before the IL announcement in your league. Portland and Nashville are Mike's calls. I think Tampa's going to end up in Nashville.
That's a ball.
Nashville or Salt Lake, possibly. Montana Mooseheads, says Solo. Big Sky Country for some baseball would be fun. We got a great throw, but we won't get him. Let's see. Millie5, welcome in. Random, thank you as well. A lot of you guys are following. Super appreciate it. We're aiming for 100 followers or 100,000 likes for a big pack opening. All right, this guy's tacking on here. This is our warm-up game. Easton, welcome in. Thanks for following, Easton. This is our warm-up game unless we rally and pull this thing back. Let me rearrange my chair so I can get closer to the monitor. That'll help. All right, here's Fernando Tatis Jr. But yeah, this dude just doesn't swing at many balls. What team do I like? Jackson, I like the A's. They used to be in Kansas City before you had the Royals out that way. I think they were in Kansas City for like 12 years. Oh, interesting about the Yankees. Yeah, I saw a little article and I didn't click on and read it today. It was on the MLB Reddit. It was just something like the headline was something like, Tampa may not have the votes to secure the funding for the new stadium. Yeah, what's up with the Chiefs, dude? Where are the Chiefs going to settle? Are they going to end up in Kansas or Missouri, or are they going to just completely relocate? 5-star Camaro, welcome in. The Montreal Chiefs or something.
Ball, that's in.
Hey, what's up, Cash Money? Cash Money's in the red chat. So they're planning to go to the Kansas side of Missouri, says Mike Plays Games. Get him out of the country, says Solo Phil. Probably in Missouri, hopefully, says Jackson, as far as his Chiefs. Man, chasing balls. Like, I'm trying to slow down the swing and not go after those, but I end up following through.
That's a ball.
Santana on deck. Thanks for the other share, Tuma. Yeah, let that one get me. I was kind of anchored down there. I should have spun on that. Let's see. Grayson and Cooper, welcome to the chat, fellas. Football Edits. What's good, Football Edits? How are you, friend? Thanks for being there. If you guys are scrolling in, this is a place to talk sports. Timing very late. Not what you want to see. And we'll get weak contact off the bat. Who's my favorite show card of all time? MLB The Show 19, there was a 93 Ichiro. I love that card. It's probably the first card that I had a lot of success with. We're World Series pushing. At least we're trying to. See if this ball stays fair. I don't think it will. Oh, the wind straightened it out. It's off the pole. There we go. Don't let me get hot. Chipper gets a home run. Tyler, welcome to the stream. Thank you for following, Tyler. Those of you coming in, please tell us your favorite baseball team or your opinion, the biggest fraud in sports. My opinion, LeBron James. Jacob Baez, welcome in. Thanks for following, Jacob. Jacob's a Yankees fan. Jacob, bad news today. The A's are coming to town. I got to root against you, Jacob, for 3 games. Got 2 4 o'clock games. I'm on the West Coast, and then there's a 10 a.m. getaway day. I think the A's have a day off in New York, and then they play the Mets. I may be wrong about the day off, but that's the next couple series. Are you worried about the A's coming in, Jacob? I think you guys are like 7-2 on the season.
Ball, that's just out.
We have a pretty rough pitching staff. Yankees going to score a lot of runs the next 3 days. I hope the A's bats are up to the task. Because he's a little worried. Hey, I appreciate it. The courtesy worry. Courtesy respect. Here's Pete Alonso up next. Do I use precision rings? I'm an endorser. You can use my creator code DF, like DonyellFreak. I got it on the hat in case you forgot. You can get yourself a discount with Control Freak. But yeah, I do use the rings and the analog stick extenders. I think the extenders are more important than the rings, honestly. But currently, I don't have the rings on. I've been trying the sensitivities built into the game this year. I'm just about to put the rings back on.
That's inside.
I think it'll help me slow down the slamming just a touch. Having the resistance as well. Football Edits and Give Me the Ball. Welcome in. Give Me the Ball. Are you a 2K player? Sounds like somebody you pass to and they don't pass back in the park. Artemis 2 splashing down on Friday, says Mike Plays Games. We're probably not getting live footage of that, correct? Somebody had to be out in the Pacific Ocean trying to pick it up. Also, it'd probably be dangerous to be out there. Or the camera crew, maybe like some drone footage or something. But I do want to see all the recovery stuff. And can't get him to chase. This dude has been very disciplined and not refusing the walks. Jay Avretti, welcome in. Probably will get live footage of him, says Mike. Favorite basketball team, I like Golden State. Been a rough year with the injuries and the aging there in Golden State. But I am a Warrior fan. Curry came back on Sunday. It was fun watching him play, despite the Rockets winning that game by a point. Guess we're looking forward to the play-in. Oh, we got this guy forced off. All right, so we'll get a weird double play. I don't follow hockey particularly close. I do like the Sharks, and I know they're competing for one of those last playoff spots. If you're close enough to the coast, may be able to see the re-entry if it's close enough to California's coast. That's interesting. I didn't realize it would be visible. You saw Steph say has to work around the knee now. I think it's been a long-running thing for Curry with that knee. I forgot the proper medical term, but it's essentially runner's knee. If you look at social media, there's a lot of pictures of Steph with a bandage on the knee, like he's been getting treatment there over the years. So I think it's just finally catching up to him, unfortunately. Let's see. Your boy Mari has fall. Thanks, Mari. And that's a good swing from Jesus Mate. I don't know if it's got enough elevation. It doesn't, but he'll run for a bit. And we'll take two. Roman is our latest follower. Welcome in, Roman. We're chasing 100 followers for a big pack opening. Seems like we're on a good pace. Got to get there before that timer expires. See Artemis 3 next year. Then the trip to the moon. It's supposed to be in 2028. All right, terrible at that with Pico Armstrong. Was trying to stay back for the sliders away and then got me in with that sinker. Never had good timing on any of those swings. I think I liked it more in the windup. It's going to hit me with a slide step. It's a perfect hit, but I think PCA's got it. Bummer. Not what you need when you're down 4. Tuma came in. This guy's been all over on the shares. Thanks so much, friend. Yonel's here. Everybody's good out this way. What's up, Yonel? How you been? Can you volunteer to move to the moon, says Chaotic Monkey. I guess you can, sure. Supposedly the moon dust is a really bad concern because of how I guess it's full of iron and it doesn't oxidize the way it would here on Earth. So just don't breathe that stuff in, Chaotic. Pablo says I threw meatballs. Why would you throw meatballs, Pablo? I'm going to kick you out of the restaurant. All right, here's Ontavino against Santana. But yeah, Yonel, how's life out in Cuba, buddy? Hopefully the power grid thing is working the way it's supposed to be. I know we talked about that a few streams ago. Got a new follower coming in, and it's Ty with a follow. Thanks, Ty. Ty's got flying money bands and diamonds in his name. Yonel, hey, I'm glad we got to see you for a little bit. Wish we would have got to chat more. Who's going to do the first stream from the moon? Well, they just did. Didn't they live stream most of that? Oh, you mean actually on the surface? I guess the Artemis 4 crew, right? We should send some influencers up there that we don't care about. Just let them stay. No power for 2 days now. I'm sorry, Yonel. Yeah, here's PCA stepping in. Mike says the first stream was back in 1969, technically. I thought Made was going to let that one drop in. The Grand Slam is the difference in the game at this stage.
Oh, that's inside.
Solo wasn't sure if it was just pitchers. Here's Albi stepping in. Yeah, and thanks for using Translate. I wish my Spanish was better to be able to converse in Spanish more, you know.
That's ball 3.
What's my best stub earning trick this year? You know, it's always kind of the same. I tend to just play the game and do the moments, missions, solo battles, conquest, showdowns, all that stuff. You definitely can get there faster by flipping if you want to go work the market, but I'm not a big spend all day buying and selling cards guy. Yeah, mini seasons is decent for sure. The WBC one seems like a quick method to get a 10 bundle.
That's ball 4.
Time for some Donnie Learn Spanish stream, says Chaotic Monkey. I like that. Here's Fernando Tatis stepping in. Trying to keep it a 4-run disadvantage and see if we can rally top 9 here.
Nope. Outside.
Right. Helsley and Tatis Jr.
Ball 2.
I wonder if Tatis still has his motorcycle or if he stopped motorcycle riding. Maybe the Padres got on him about that. Yeah, went for it, didn't get it on the attempted catch there in left field. Castro's kind of weak in left, but I don't think I have better options currently, offensively and defensively, than Castro out there. And this is going to hurt as Guerrero knocks it into right. We'll dive out and keep him to a single, but yeah, there goes the comeback quite a bit. Yeah, same to you, you know. Everybody here's doing pretty well. There was a dance class thing that we signed the kids up for, and they started yesterday. It also has exercise attached to it. So I guess one day is dance and one day is exercise. So we go back Wednesday, and they're going to do their physical fitness part of it. So they seem to all have fun, the 3 siblings in the classroom. So hopefully they keep having fun. Next month we got baseball starting again. All right, we need a touchdown. Let's go back to the Madden days. TikTok, you guys are on a great pace. We got 56 followers so far. We need 100. Be like Tumas06, and please follow, share, and like. Darian, thanks for following. Who's your favorite baseball team, Darian? Giving you a hard time, and it's not advice. Good game, says Yonel. After this game, do I want a one-on-one? I don't think so, 44 Prods. 44 Prods, are you a subscriber? Did you hit the thumbs up? Yeah, follow up. Let's get the packs. Darian's a Philly fan. All right, my next question for you is, who's your favorite Phillies player of all time, Darian? Wanted to go with that one down the line because Tatis is a shift hitter, so the right side's a little bit more open. That's a good pitch. Almost dotted that corner. And I'll slam underneath it on the slider. Daniel, welcome in. How are you, Daniel? Daniel, who do you support as a baseball fan? 44 Prods, subbed and liked. All right, so Prods, I don't really play head-to-head against the community. If you want to stream snipe, I guess, go for it. Don't understand anything, says Yonel. Yonel understands more than he says there. That's nice that the translate's like built into chat now, I think. For the red chat viewers. Yeah, do what Windsor said. Follow, share, and like, please. Marte, give it a rip. I think his left fielder is going to get there, though. Yep. And Antonio, welcome in. Antonio, I think is how it's pronounced. Let's see. Utley all-time. Harper's your favorite current Philly. All right, that was our warming up game. Now we're going to lock in. Do I play co-op? Not a whole heck of a lot. If you'd like to play co-op, though, you can click on my profile. There's a link tree inside the profile, and you can join the Discord server. We have a co-op role for our Discord community. Chindu, what's up, Chindu? All right, dropping points. Now we're going to start accumulating them. We have some premium packs, guys. If you follow up, we may get to the pack opening standard. We got the candy basket and the chocolate bunny from grinding out the event program. So event's the reason I didn't play great on rank there, but now we're back in ranked mode. Now we're ready. Give me a home game. Need to take it to Sacramento. Let's see. Yonel says, remember, I don't speak English. I do remember, but I appreciate that you use the translate, because then I understand a lot better. Hey, what's up, Tight Spot? I tried to get the badge yesterday, Tight Spot. It wasn't tracking very well for the badge drop thing. Artemis 3 isn't even going to be going to the moon. Most likely testing, docking, and new spacesuits. Doesn't sound as exciting for us as citizens of Earth watching, but yeah, they need to test whatever they need to test, right? Record 69-0. How about yourself, Jay? This guy's got the Gagne boost going. Citizens of Earth. Got solo on that one. Yeah, the launch will be exciting. Yep, that's true. I don't know why it puts a tint onto the screen whenever the game's loading. Sometimes it's like a purple tint. This one's kind of a greenish haze looking thing. Weird. All right, so we've established LeBron as the biggest fraud in sports. It's surprising no LeBron stands argued with us when we got that going. Usually you get the purple tint when starting. It's weird. Yeah. Why does the game load like that? Like, do they think it looks good? Who programmed that in? Don, welcome aboard. Thanks for connecting with us, Don. One closer to our follower goal. Don, I have an important question for you. Who's your favorite athlete of all time? I play sports. Welcome in. Thanks for connecting with the sports. Again, I'm trying with additional lefty starters, because it seems like there's a lot of left-hand heavy hitting lineups right now. Guy refusing to swing the bat. Now he's swinging it. Tatis going to get on his horse, and he'll settle in and grab it. Adds character, you guess. Aaron Judge for Dawn. I play sports. What's your favorite sport to play?
No, that's out.
My favorite sport to play is golf, personally. Pretty much always has been. And Tatis, he's getting some cardio in there in right field. Jonathan, welcome aboard. Jonathan, what's your favorite sport to play? Here's Manny Ramirez. A's legend, Manny Ramirez. Hey, what's up, Tony? Thanks for being there in the chat. How did Manny hit that one off his shoe tops and keep it fair? Baseball all the way for Jonathan. Golfer, what's my brand choice for equipment? I like a lot of the different brands, to be honest. My bag's usually pretty mixed. I have some Callaway clones for my irons right now. Haven't been getting in nearly as many rounds as I would like, though, per year in recent years. Give me the ball. What's up, buddy? Yeah, when you followed, I asked if you're a 2K player, because it sounds like a 2K name. Like, pass to this guy because he wants the ball and he's going to score in the park or something. All right, opponent's having some fast swings. He's on that one with Didi Gregorius. A's are playing pretty good to start the year. I think they're, what are they? 4-7 or something? Blown a couple of leads late for the A's, so I'm not particularly thrilled with them. I thought the best thing to do there with that weird animation was to try to run to the bag. It was not the best thing to do, and now the bases are loaded just like that. Finally, we're going to get out of here. All right, that could have been ugly. What's my best card? Probably Soto or Marte, I guess, as far as live series pulls. Yeah, the pitching staff isn't good for the A's. Some decent, quality starts with the bullpen. Ooh, bullpen scary. Just like throw somebody out there and hope that they're locked in for the day. Hogan Harris has looked decent, but he's been like the only guy that's seemingly trustworthy back there. Opponents paused, and here we go. Lefty-lefty matchup. So yeah, welcome back, Emoji Buddy. I forgot how to address your name, or what you like to be called. Yeah, going for a little bunchies didn't work out. Yeah, we need Arnold and jump up there soon. course, you don't want to rush the development, but the other guys look rough. I'd like to trade away Severino, but then it's like, what are you going to do to eat up the innings without Severino being in the mix? Little late with Castro, bummer. So see, Mace was our latest follower. Mace, who do you support as a baseball fan? Weird how I'm just not picking the ball up particularly well. Wyatt, welcome into the stream. Jump on that circle change. Thought it was a curveball, but regardless, was way out in front. And so to count here. And he'll get me with a sinker. It's looking top of the zone, and I didn't move well with it. So he had 3 hits. I had 0. But thankfully, it's still 0 all in this game. Odhai, welcome in. Yeah, keep the follows coming, guys. If you're browsing, this is the place to talk sports. Come on down. I do kind of wonder about the ability of the athletics organization to develop pitching now, too. Used to be an organizational strength, and they would draft a lot of college pitchers in the first rounds. Emerson doesn't seem like he has the best track record as our pitching coach, and he just seems to be immune from losing his job. Hey, what's up, Henny? Rank games have been rough for me, dude. I don't know what's going on. I'm just slamming the PCI around a lot. Weiler Abreu is carrying the Red Sox right now. Aren't the Red Sox like 2-9 or something? Tyler, welcome in. How are you, Tyler? Yeah, Sacramento's a tough place to pitch in. Dang it. You know, yeah, shout out to Barbie the doll. She was gifted a sub. But I meant to shout out Henny, and I got the wrong shout out. Got the wrong B. Game's rough in general. Not for you, dude. You were crushing it through event. Top 5 ranked event player here in Henny. Dark Spected, thanks for being there. Red Sox are terrible, says Jay. I haven't watched the Red Sox all year. What's wrong with the Red Sox, guys? He's the best hitter right now, is what you're saying. Okay, I see. I'm sure the Red Sox will be in great form whenever the Athletics play them. Yeah, won a World Series push. Unfortunately, I made it to like the mid 750s. And we got the Classic coming up, so I'm going to have to play the Classic in Hall of Fame. So, in hindsight, I kind of wish I would have stayed under Hall of Fame and then tried a World Series push just on All-Star. But it is what it is. See if we can get there over the next 4 or 5 days or whatever is left on the season. Although last year I didn't hit World Series in the first season either. Let's see, Barack Obama or Shohei for DH. I didn't know Barack was a designated hitter. You know, he got into golf after he kind of stopped playing basketball as much. You know what? It's the same guys you play in ranked anyways. You might have a few players that are a little bit more serious about it, but not too much solo. Didn't even care to win either. Just wanted to get the PXP. Finished 24-0. Number 3 ranked. Pretty sure you dropped now. Everybody kept quitting. Let's see. Taylor Powers, welcome in. Thanks for following, Taylor. Aiden, welcome back to the chat. How are you, Aiden? Yeah, I don't know. I'm staring down pitches that I should be swinging at and swinging at stuff I should be letting go. There's a good swing, finally. Tatis, does it have enough elevation? It will. Alright, so we got the lead for now. We'll look to pile on, hopefully. Get going, Fernando. Yeah, here's Marte stepping in. I don't know about that launch angle and contact. It is right down the line. The park barely holds it. So somebody said Myles Garrett was traded. It was an April Fool's prank. If it's real, you'll see it on all the serious news outlets. I'm afraid for the younger generation, Aiden, and I don't know your age, but some of you guys, you've grown up with the internet, high-speed internet, social media kids, right? And I think a lot of your peers may not be good at deciphering what is a legitimate source versus what is a fake source. And I know there's people that do the fakes online, and it's hard to tell because you see a screenshot. But a screenshot on Facebook or TikTok or whatever isn't the same as you navigating to the Associated Press, to ESPN, to CNN, to whatever's a legitimate source. Or if you're following a particular news reporter like Shams or Adam Sheriff or any of those guys that are legitimate reporters, it seems like the lack of critical thinking is a huge issue for the younger generation. I had one guy in my Discord server that I got in an argument with about a year ago. He was convinced Sabonis from the Sacramento Kings had been traded to the Warriors, and to prove it to me, he was linking me all these AI-generated AI slop articles. I screenshot him the game. The Kings are playing at that moment. I screenshotted him the game that here's Sabonis' stat line. He's on the floor for the Kings right now. And he tells me, oh, he agreed to a contract with the Warriors. It'll be announced next year. And it's like, man, this guy really thinks this. This is kind of scary. I do know the guy may have been, doing his best with whatever mental facilities that he had. Not everybody has the same level of intelligence. I'm not trying to put anybody down, but you guys really got to get dialed into knowing what's a legitimate report versus just troll clickbait stuff that gets put on the internet. That was so funny. Mike remembers that deal. Yeah, I think that guy left the Discord eventually, but he was a TikTok chatter, nice guy. But yeah, he was just adamant that Sabonis was a member of the Warriors, and it was sort of eye-opening for me that the guy just completely got hoodwinked from whatever it was, Facebook articles, different stuff like that. So yeah, it's just kind of a mess for the folks that are growing up in this generation and not knowing better. Do I still support the A's? I support them for now. We'll see about the future. All right, here's Dutch Dynamite, DD Gregorius stepping in against Jamie Arnold. But yeah, I think it's a huge concern, right? Is that people don't know the difference between something that's a legitimate report or something that's just generated for nefarious purposes. And sports world is probably way down on the totem pole of important things. But like your health information and stuff like that, you need to go to legitimate sources. You need to go to physicians and people that know what they're talking about and not, take dog food for a cure-all for a flu or something. Ryan Noda just ran camp for your varsity baseball team. Good guy. Yeah, I feel like Noda kind of got blackballed off of the A's because he was a little too willing to celebrate the city of Oakland across his chest that last year with the A's. And I'm surprised nobody else has picked him up because he's like a guy that has a little bit of power, hit some tape measure home runs, versatile enough to play some corner outfield in a pinch, and I'm surprised he's not still playing pro ball. Or maybe he is, but maybe he had time to run a camp. Glad that you got to meet him and work with him. You'll go to NFL Network or wait for an Adams bomb for Aiden. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be your best sources, right? Are the legitimate reporters. I think if you're a Browns fan, what's her name? Mary Kay Clairboth or whatever. She's been there for ages. She does a lot of the Browns, beat writing. And there's always a handful of beat writers around the different franchises that you can follow that'll be legitimate news sources. Blake, welcome in. Thanks for following, Blake. Drew, welcome in. We are chasing 100 followers for a pack opening if we get to 100. So please follow up if you guys haven't. That guy's still in the Discord. I don't think I've heard a peep out of him. I could have sworn he just snuck away, Mike.
No, he beat it.
I should ask him how he's doing, just kind of, out of nowhere in the general, and not rehash the whole Sabonis thing. I have a feeling I probably hurt his feelings that day, but it was like, dude, no, Sabonis is not a member of the Warriors. Chase Rip, welcome in. Who do you root for as a baseball fan, Chase? Right, he has no more disengagements. So let's try to swipe this base. Pitch was right on the frame. I thought I better swing. And we had that runner causing the second baseman to vacate the hole. Let's see if we can take him all the way home. He's going to need a good throw, and he didn't get one, so The hit and run first to home for Castro and PCA. Max, welcome in. How are you, Max? Thanks for joining our chat. Almost took his head off there, did Juan Soto. Maybe we're locking in. Maybe it's just a one-off game, but hopefully we can string together some good at-bats and some good games. Let's see. This is Kinson Lede. Welcome in, Kinson. Kinson, who do you think is the biggest fraud in sports? That's our question of the day. It's turned into our question of the day. Cam Clash, welcome in, Cam. Thank you for joining our community. If you guys are following on TikTok, you could also follow on the purple or red streams. We're also live there. Purple Chat does have landscape view if you want to see more of the gameplay. And occasionally, Purple Chat, we have drop packs. Today's not a drop day, but hopefully soon. Yeah, I said LeBron earlier. It seemed like it's in chat, Jay. But I agree. I'm a LeBron hater. Lamar Jackson. Oh, Aiden going for another controversial one. Lamar's pretty historic as far as statistics, but yeah, he gets in the postseason and hasn't had as much success. I think we could probably put Josh Allen in that conversation too. All right, Jay says, I'll go with Lamar as well. Ravens fans scrolling in saying, why are these guys hating on me? All right, so Tyler Rogers is into soft tosses here a little bit. Sorry, that probably sounded sus. I didn't mean for it to sound that way. Right, so Rogers and Santana. See if I can type to the AI real fast. That one's going to stay in. Wow, AI is saying Kevin Durant as most overrated. Slim Reaper. Catching some heat in the purple chat. Bubba Waffles, welcome in, Bubba. All right, we're up 5-0 at the moment. Jamie Arnold on the bump for my squad. Two-time finals MVP. Greatest Warriors of all time. Yes, Windsor's all over the goals there. Be like Windsor. Tap, tap, tap. Not what I was expecting from the AI, but we'll accept it. And Marte gets a jump throw, and he'll get us the lead here. Or not the lead, but get us the out. So if you want to continue on the chat thread, Mike, and you may already know this, I may have mentioned it yesterday, you can copy that hashtag, and then you can just continue on with the AI. So you'd be like, exclamation point, hashtag, in SU, and then like tell me more or whatever, elaborate on that, and it should keep going. AI woke up our extra artificial today. All right, somebody said Bryce Harper was the most overrated athlete, and Bryce took that personally. It wasn't me, Bryce. It was somebody in my chat. Harper with an absolute no-doubter on that sinker in the middle of the plate. Oh, insult to injury. Got a hit by pitch on the big dumper. I saw something yesterday. It was on a meme Reddit, so I was just on a whole old man rant about sourcing your information. But I saw on the meme Reddit, they're going to have a big dumper ice cream, and it comes in a little Mariner's toilet. And, you know, it's full of like fudge and stuff on it. So it's the big dumper ice cream, and it kind of looks like a dump. But yeah, I don't know if it was a meme or if it was legit, and the Mariners are just leaning into it. But yeah, I saw it on one of the joke baseball Reddits. I don't know if it was AI generated or not, to be honest with you. I didn't want to take the time to research it. Franchise says he would buy it. He'd buy some big dumper ice cream with a little Instead of a little mini helmet, it was in a little Mariner toilet. I have to think it was probably just, yeah, somebody generated it, but it looked legit. The image generation is getting tough to diagnose these days. Franchise Gaming TTV's in the house. Hope you guys give them a follow. There is the heart. Just really easy to click on him. All right, we got Rogers versus Chipper Jones in this head-to-head battle.
That's inside ball.
Rogers throws sinker, slider, and the fastball. I'm doing okay. Lost the first game, trying to get to 1-1 on this one. Any apps that you can go test a pitcher that may be AI? I know there's websites that you can run stuff through. There's even a subreddit dedicated to it. I'm on Reddit way more than I should be, but there's a subreddit called Is This AI? And people host videos and pictures there and get more expert analysis. Some of the stuff that I think looks real, they'll go through and comb it out and figure out what's wrong, but it's a lot harder than it was like 2 years ago. Those early image generation, you knew it was AI slop. Jesus is King, welcome in. Thanks for following. Looks like you got Ellie De La Cruz is your profile picture. Are you also a Reds fan? Let's see. Honestly, real dumper ice cream should be chocolate with chocolate fudge and sprinkles in the toilet.
Nope, ball.
Yeah, it's getting super tough now. Yeah, exactly, Aiden. So when I make thumbnails for like special events I'm going to stream on the Red platform, there's a generation site called Nano Banana Pro. The Nano Banana Pro stuff comes out looking very authentic, especially if you get a good prompt for it. Doesn't mean everything's perfect, but it's getting pretty scary how good it is. How trained the models are to just generate what you want. Way faster than me trying to make a thumbnail with like Photoshop or something. And I know there's people that are really good with Photoshop and that they can do it professionally, but I'm not going to hire somebody every time I need a thumbnail, considering I probably need 25, 30 thumbnails a month. It's like, yeah, let me just prompt it. It'll generate it. If I don't like it, I can just hit refresh and it makes me another one. Brock is crazy. Welcome in, Brock. Brock, what's the craziest thing that you're willing to admit in chat that you've done? Don't incriminate yourself. I'm back to hacking your head a few good at bats, and now I'm chasing. Right, so our AI bot can't detect AI, but I think there are some that can. But he disengages, steps off the mound. Spun on it with Made, but that one is in that spot where you can't really barrel it up. Pierce, welcome to our stream. Thanks for following, Pierce. Those of you just following, please give us your favorite baseball team. Or, if you prefer, give us the biggest fraud in sports, in your opinion. Okay, so we get a little jammer out to the outfield. Let's try running here.
Inside ball.
And we'll swipe second base.
In there.
That might fluke in as well. This guy's getting death of 1,000 paper cuts in this game. Oh, I didn't mean to send Pete Crow Armstrong. But we do get the run across in front of the third out. Corbin Smith, thanks for following, Corbin. What is the best fighter jet ever made? And it's got the F-22 Raptor, the F-35, and the Su-57. I have no dog in that fight to give you a little pun. I really don't know the best jets or anything. Let's see, Matthew just started following. Thanks, Matthew. Aiden, thanks for the shares. Right, Buddy is trying to rally back here against Jamie Arnold. Shohei with a good rip. Glad I got that just far enough inside that he couldn't completely barrel it out. Don't need to start giving up multi-run home runs if I can avoid it. Aiden, a different Aiden, just came in and followed. This Aiden spells it with the A and the I. And I think he's got a walk-off Red Sox homer there. Is that Manny Ramirez, Aiden? Or am I looking at that wrong? The image is really zoomed out on my monitor, so don't think I'm trying to be a troll. Hang around long enough, you'll know when I'm trolling. Mutual respect to that spelling, says Aiden with the Y. Amir, welcome in. Thanks for following, Amir. Looks like Jalen Brunson on the profile picture. How deep does New York go in the NBA playoffs, in your opinion, this season? That one, I don't know. Windsor, are you around to take that one out? Don't think I can read off that name. How did TikTok allow that one in here? Sorry, bud. Come in on a non-burner.
That's a ball.
Oh no, yeah. This guy's a complete weirdo. All right. Let's get him out of here. Here you go. Let's see, as a Knicks fan, you think you lose in the conference semis for franchise gaming. Speaking of Hegon, DD Gregorius turns on one. And who do you think will beat you guys in the conference semis franchise? If you had to pick. Not that you want anybody to beat you, but like, who do you think's that team that's going to be there? Because I don't know. I don't know if it's Boston. Boston's getting healthy on what was going to be considered a year for them not to compete. Cleveland's been pretty good. I think picking up Harden helps Cleveland too. All right, so 3-6 ball game. Castro and Angel Zerpa here. Look out in the dugout. What's the biggest gift you've ever got? I don't know. I've got a few things that are like well beyond the galaxies, like the 3,000 coin gifts over in TikTok. Maybe even like the 5,000 coin gifts. I forgot the names of them, to be honest with you, Drake. I think the most ever coming into stream at once was like 100 gifted subs, though. That was on the Purple app. Jaden and Austin, welcome in, fellows. Custom Stadium. I like playing in Top Golf. Top Golf is pretty good. I don't know about that, Caesar. What's his name? What's his PSN name if it's really him? Yeah, I don't think you can see it in a vertical stream. Hey, thanks for the share, Aiden. You've had luck against Boston. You're 3, they're 2. You think they'll get us this time? If not, you don't see us beating Detroit either. Obviously, hoping for a great sports surprise and get into the finals. So Top Golf is a custom stadium that I like to play, Chandler. Oh, Caesar, you're legit. Yeah, good luck to your son. I hope he's having a good day. Yeah, a lot of people come in. It's like a troll thing that happens on these streams where they say that they're playing against you or whatever. So I'm usually kind of dubious about that. Let's see. I'm not like that, Trust. What's happening? I'm not like that. I'm hacking here against Zerpa. Zerpa's gone a long ways in this relief appearance, too. Yeah, we'll roll over on it. All right, so after 5, it's 6-3. So with Detroit, is Cade Cunningham supposed to be back for the playoffs? Because I feel like without Cade, Detroit's pretty vulnerable. I know he had a collapsed lung, which is just crazy to me that these athletes have that happen from time to time. Maybe it's more common than I realize it is. Okay, Arnold and Harper.
No, that's in.
Oh, I thought I got it in there for the strike. Hey, what's up, Pee-wee? How's your day been? So he is expected to start for the playoffs. Yeah, if they get him back full strength and he's not limited and he's not out of conditioning or anything, I think Cade gives him a good shot to have a deep playoff run for the Pistons. Yeah, occasionally I get a good dot here and there, Aiden. Let's see. Lefty on deck. Let's go to Soto. Arnold's starting to run out of gas. I forgot Soto's got kind of a quick release motion. And that one's right over the middle. Soto decided not to field it and not to turn into the pitcher wall for me. How's our follower count, TikTok buddies? We're on 84. We need 16 more followers to do a pack opening on today's stream. Got to get there before that timer expires. So you know what I'm going to say, since my opponent's looking at the pinch hitting options. Please follow, share, and like if you're there. And if you'd like to be a multi-way follower, we count those follows too. So if you got a purple account, come follow over there. Help us towards our goal. Willie Castro grabbing the bat. No, I called the wrong pitch. Follow or your team will miss the playoffs this year, says Mike Plays Games. Ooh, there we go. There's already 86 followers or something, Aiden. We just need to get to 100. If Aiden would just share with his community, man, we'd be there. Need a repost on the live from Aiden. But he's being stingy. Ryan, welcome in. Thanks for following, Ryan. Thanks for sharing, Aiden. I just had to give Aiden a little bit of a hard time. That is blasted, but PCA's got it out in center. All right, Marte, Santana, Jones up next. And I was kind of in take mode, then eyes lit up and I was late on it, thinking it was hanging. All right, so here's Santana. It's a good pitch right on the frame. And that one will land on the berm. We got Luke Collins coming in. Luke, who's the hockey athlete in your profile picture? Is that you, Luke? I thought I held off. Luke, what position do you play when you're on the ice?
No, that's inside.
I've never done much ice skating. Tried to do it a few years ago. This one's perfect off the bat, but it may stay in. Yeah, Raphael is going to grab it. You're playing quarterback. I thought you were playing hockey there. Must have looked at the pitcher wrong. So are you going to be playing quarterback this year for the coming fall season, Luke? How good is the team expected to be? Trying to throw both of those for strikes, just miss them. Here was Soto. But he's got a Tawny in the lineup. Favorite closer of all time? Probably Dennis Eckersley. How about for yourself, Aiden? Good question. Mason Miller's up there. So I got to meet Mason last year. He's very nice. Right, here's Manny Ramirez. Soto's getting tired. We'll make the move to the bullpen. Hey Rod needs to be in the game, says Mike Plays Games. That's always a good topic. Who's one player that's not in MLB The Show that you guys wish was in the game? I kind of selfishly want Canseco in the game. Happy that McGuire's in. I can't complain too much. Would like to have Ricky back as well.
Nope, that's outside.
I'm an A's fan. Yep, I am. Sadly, still love the green and gold Aiden. Jordan. Michael Jordan? Not a bad double-A player. Stole a lot of bases. Yeah, Michael Jordan would be a fun meme player. Am I from Oakland? Sure. Michael Jordan, 60 comments, sounds fair, says Mike plays games. And it's going to be Adam Montevino coming in. Tebow was a gold. That's because he could actually hit. Let's see. Carson, welcome to the stream. He's not in the game. We're talking about players we'd like to see in. For those that don't know, Jordan retired from the NBA, played double-A baseball for a season, then came back and won 3 more titles. You just use CV for this. What's that mean, Michael? Michael Jackson likes Corey Feldman. That's kind of a dark username, dude. I know what the implication is there. Computer vision. What's computer vision?
That missed. That's a ball.
Hey, thanks for following Michael Jackson. This one's blasted by Jesus Mate. Maybe Molina the catcher, says Aiden. Yeah, I'm not missing him yet. He hasn't been retired that long. I feel like this year we got a lot of guys that hadn't been out of the game that long, but it is what it is. They probably know their demographics and don't want to go too far back. Michael's back, says Solo. Well, that was hit well, but right fielder's going to grab it. Trying to get Pete back to first base. Computer vision is software that reads your screen so you can program it to hit home runs and perfect hits every time. No, you're not really cheating, are you? You want Erstad in the game? He was back in 18. I too would like to play with Darren Erstad. Mike also wants Eckstein. Every time Aiden needs it, he says. All right, so we got a few insurance runs there. Or one insurance run. All right, so we'll go to Angel Zerpa ourselves. Let's see. We got 38 minutes left guaranteed, and we have 88 followers. We need a dozen more followers for a pack opening, guys. Please follow, share, and like. Get your buddies in here so we can open packs. You can't get banned because it doesn't touch or modify the game files. You can use it in cons, says Michael Jackson. So, Michael, how good is your rating? Like, do you ever lose games? Do you run into other MLB hackers? Do I like the Seahawks color rush jerseys? Yeah, I do like them. Although I think they're phasing them out for the throwbacks and stuff. I'm hearing that Michael Jackson can't even dance in the purple chat. All right, Gregorius catches that hanging slider and pulls a run back here. Angel Zerpa getting shelled so far. First time you watched your friend play, he got smoked 18-3, nearly mercy rolled him. Yeah, that's going to be it for Zerpa. He faced the 3 batters, and he didn't do a good job against any of those guys. Let's see. Your boy. Thanks for following your boy. Well, it is Harper. Let's go lefty-lefty.
Nope, ball.
Hey, thanks, Unknown, I think. And Harper gets all of it. So Zerpa tried to leave him in against the lefty, and he blasted it. Well, this game's getting interesting. Let's see. Not as common because it's highly conceptual PC for this. So you can't do it unless you have a really good PC. Is that what you're saying? Pat Prod's welcome in, Pat. Yeah, so Zerpa, not the guy we wanted out of the bullpen. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of rumors around hacks and cheating in the game. It's rare that you get somebody come in and admit that they're doing it, and share much about it. So I think it's an interesting conversation. The thing that I had heard about was Zins that you could download into your controller, and that it was more common on Xbox. But I'm not sure if that's still the case. Need the robbery, not going to get it. Big Dumper gets a home run. Am I streaming on Xbox? No. If you run into a cheater, you can bring in a submariner, and their programs can't read them, says Mike Plays Games. Oh, Barnaby wants to know if the Seahawks are winning this year.
Ball.
All right, finally, we'll get an out. Been a bad inning for my offense. Zins, like for 2K, sucked. Yeah, I knew one guy that I played against. Came into chat, said he created a Zins program for the show, kind of similar to this guy that we're chatting with right now. And then he also said he had wrote something like that for 2K. But I don't know how effective it was. But yeah, Barnaby, welcome in, buddy. How's your day been? Hey, Tatis will grab that one. Dobbs, welcome in. You can't connect Zins or XIM to PS5. What does the show need to do, guys, to prevent all the cheating? Or are they just not good enough of a company to figure it out? Because I don't think it, as far as I'm aware, I don't think it's prevalent in other sports gaming communities. Mendoza isn't attending the draft. That's kind of anticlimactic. But yeah, great to have you in the chat, Barnaby. How you been?
Ball.
2K, it is prevalent, says Chase. Play the person you share the same skills as, says Aiden. So you get wanting to enjoy it with your family. Don't like the trend #1 picks, not want to be near the draft. Yeah, same here. I like the picks to attend.
Ball out.
It's so heavy in 2K. So is the 2K comp scene completely messed up?
Take your bait.
Or is that not the case? I'm sure they're not using it in the, what do they call it?
That's in. Ball.
The 2K E-League thing, if that's still going. It's hit pretty well by Marte. And it's going to be a ground roll double. JHG, welcome in. Old 2K was bad. Nicholas, welcome in. Thanks for the follow, Nicholas. Yeah, I gotta have everybody standing around on the stage with the caps, right, Mike? Give the commissioner a hug. Oh, that should plate the runner. And we'll try to advance to third, and we're out there. Bummer. Just swinging with your mom, Killa. That's it. Yeah, at least follow, right? Caesar, thanks for following. Comes Mason Miller. Do like some Mason Miller. Yeah, warm up the bacon grease. Yeah, keep following, guys, if you're browsing in. We need all the followers on deck. Caesar Pena, thanks for following, Caesar. Bray, welcome in. And a little late on that 4-seam. Bummer. All right, so we're tied at 8 after 8. Nobody can pitch in this game. Or everybody can hit. Something like that. I don't know, do I stay with Williams? I guess for now.
Ball.
Yeah, kind of weird that Mendoza wouldn't come out, because I'm thinking that he's fairly assured that he's going to be the overall first selection and not be a guy that's going to be sitting in the green room for, you know, a couple days or something bizarre. Do I think the Seahawks can repeat? I think they could. I don't know that they're necessarily a team that should be a favorite. A lot of key free agent departures, Barnaby. We'll have to see how the draft goes and, you know, cut down season if they can find some guys that can help their roster too. That one got a lot of the plate. Was trying to get that more inner half. Let's see. Never understood joining just to hate. I think the people that do that, Aiden, like they must have something really sad going on in their lives that they have nothing better else to do. They might think they're getting a rise out of a streamer and it's comedy, but yeah, it's like, what does that really say about your life if that's all you're doing? I get coming in and talking sports and having camaraderie, or whatever the streamer's doing. If it's IRL, if it's those reaction streams, the debate streams, like getting into that. But yeah, the other stuff doesn't make a lot of sense. What's happening, E? Good to have you in the chat. Jacob, welcome aboard. Said he wants to be with his family for Mendoza. I don't see like not bringing the family there and having the whole experience. Really early on the curveball. Thought it was coming in a bit faster than that. All right, we're jammed up with Jesus Mate. I'm just going to try to sneak PCA on. Aiden, thanks for the share. Slider was kind of coming at the PCI, and I was a little late on the swing. Yeah, that's a good four-seam away. So, it's Castro or extra innings. That one's rolled fair, just over the line. I think Willie's only got the single. Keep getting left on red for Aiden. Well, I'm not ignoring your messages. Ooh, thought I was on it with Soto. Just a little late. All right, so we'll get this one into extra innings. Your community is leaving you on red. They can't be leaving Aiden on red. Nice to see it's Harper, Castro, or excuse me, Harper, Raleigh, and Castro. Let's go with Ottavino. Rating low 1600s. We're playing on Ultra Goat. Who's ready for the weekend classic, guys?
That's the ball.
I'm not, but we're getting ready. Loading up on Drake Baldwin's. Should I be? Is Drake Baldwin the investment move? Caden Reeve, welcome in, Caden. Ready to keep playing Road to the Show. Mike's enjoying Road to the Show a lot this year. Yeah, you've had an interesting path so far. How many seasons in are you, Mike? Everybody's saying that's the move. Yeah, maybe I should buy some Drake Baldwins. Mike's waiting for more of the cheaters to weed themselves out. Yeah, we may have just talked to some in the chat. Allegedly. Supposedly. Let's see. Ryan, welcome in. Thanks for following, Ryan. You're going to spend like 25k today on them. See what happens. You can only buy 20 of the same card, though, correct? Unless you pack them, then I guess you can have more of the same player. Show trying to find ways to negate allowing us to invest and make more stubs. All right, so they're suggesting I go with a pinch runner for Soto. Who's my speediest guy? I don't have a lot of speed on the bench. I guess we can go with Daryl Hernandez. But yeah, it's fine. Not much of a speed upgrade. Yeah, the four seam was there for the hammering, and I was looking for the breaking pitch. And we'll advance to third on a little run cheese.
That's inside. That's the ball.
Yeah, that's probably the move to have those guys on the bench. Dino, welcome in. Thanks for following. Good pitch there. I thought that was missing high. Little flare. I don't think that's deep enough for Santana. I guess I don't have Santana. I have Soto on the bench. Never mind. And that'll do, I think. Runner was delayed. He didn't break. All right, so we'll get the win. You and your son should jump off the internet there, whoever it was, celebrating in my chat. Seemed like he was going to be cool, but then he got all pumped up that his son forced extras. Yeah, go find something to do. Go touch some grass. It's probably overgrown. All right, we'll take the win against the guy that wasn't too tough. On to the next one. Yeah, thanks, C. All right, Williams gets the win. Soto gets the win. Everybody's winning. Bird by 11's winning. Twitch, clip that. On to game 3. How's our timer looking? 27 minutes left, guaranteed on the timer. When you guys follow up, the timer goes up. We need one more follower for a guaranteed pack opening. So please follow up, guys, if you haven't. I am Dino. We're not gifting you MLB The Show. Everybody's winning except that guy and his son. Yeah, kind of weird. Like, oh, you're playing my son. Like, okay. And then he follows in later. And then, RNG kind of blessed him. And he's like, oh, yeah, we're going to extras. Like, dude, chill out. Didn't say anything nice to me about how I was playing. Just celebrating in my chat. Send him a lion to keep him up late, says Buster. Yeah, we'll take a lion. Yeah, thanks for following, Henry. Henry's the magic number 100. Thanks, Henry. We like to get 100 a day. Now we're just going for extra stuff. Would you believe it? I'm on the International Space Station, E. I'm just hovering around the world right now. No, I'm on the West Coast, buddy. So let's see. Buster, what's going on? How's gaming, Buster? Are you getting to play much? They didn't put you on the All-Star team with 62 home runs because you had a 4-something earned run average. You're eating innings with a 4-something earned run, and you're on an incredible pace. That is nuts. That they didn't put you in as an all-star. Bad programming there from SDS. Okay, he's got the Georgia Bulldogs look going here. Maybe we're playing that guy's dad that came to chat. He's not going to be a long-term follower because I banned him. So we're technically on 99 today, but we did have 100 follow. So Corey Seager against Freddie Peralta in this matchup.
Ball.
TikTok, do you think we should restart the chat? See if we get the jump. We were really flying when we started as far as followers and people browsing in. Or just roll with it, guys.
Ball.
Oh, I called the wrong pitch. I meant to get on the sinker ball. So we're going to start off with a walk. Get off walk's usually not a good thing. Restart, says Buster. All right. Buster made the call. See you guys in a few minutes. If you're in TikTok, join Twitch or YouTube. And we'll be back probably after my turn at bat. So we'll still have plenty of time. All right, so TikTok is ended for now. Got 100. Going to try to get another 100. Here's Julio Rodriguez. And we'll get some grounders in the dirt. Facing Garrett Crochet. PCI looks a little smaller. It could be because it's lefty-lefty. I might have found a Hall of Fame guy. We'll see. Great bunt from PCA. And he'll beat that out. Let's see what settings we're on. Oh, now the PCI looks huge. We're probably still an All-Star. Yeah, still All-Star.
Nope. Ball.
And it'll take a throw over. Why wouldn't you with the left-hander? So yeah, I don't know, Barnaby. I hope it'll be Seattle's year again, but, you know, who knows? There's a lot of parity in the NFL, really across all sports, but especially the NFL. I'm really grateful I got to see a second championship. Yeah, we'll restart after my turn at bat, probably, Ethan. Thanks for switching gears over to the red chat. While you're there, love you to subscribe and hit the thumbs up if you're not already a subscriber. Man, that was a good swing, but got to the right fielder pretty quickly. Oh, this is blasted by Soto. And we're going to get 3 on the board just like that. TikTok missing out. Twitch, clip that. You did indeed. Thanks, Ethan. Yeah, whenever I go back to the mound, I'll fire TikTok back up. I have to start stream, copy a stream key, paste it into my streaming software, and hit go live. So it's like 4 little steps. So I like my hands to be free, not try to do it like mid at bat. Mercy right now, says Mike. What if you never go back to the mound? I like that idea, Mike. Gonna need the big 2-out move the line celebration, though. Although you can't mercy in the first inning, right? I think you can only get the mercy after 5. Ooh. Have mercy. Bang, bang. Carlos Santana with the home run. Twitch, clip that. Hey, what's up, Primal Fears? Try to clip farm since we're not live on TikTok quickly. Twitch, clip it. Oh, another one. Another perfect. I don't know if it's going to get out. Chipper with a home run. Hey, Twitch, clip that. It's got me amped up here. Here's Veritek. Oh, the magic is gone, but not bad. We'll take it. 3 homers in the inning, and we got 5 on the board. TikTok, come on back. All right, so we had exactly 100 followers on the previous TikTok session. A couple of them we banned, so it won't be 100 that stayed followed. But that's par for the course. All right, Freddie Peralta, giving some run support. Let's see if Freddie's locked in.
That's a ball.
Should be back to the old TG streams now. We'll see. But he helped me out with a swing. Most of the red chat wants expansion. 86% says expansion is a good thing. Oh, I don't have a ranking command. I'm like mid 600s, so in all seriousness, Ethan. Usually give a troll answer to the TikTok buddies, but yeah, not way up there. Can Castro get there? He will. We are back. Welcome back, EE. 68 MLB teams. Who says no?
Ball.
3 teams in the Bay Area, but not the A's. All right, Freddie. We'll get out of the way and get the out. Here's Buxton.
Ball.
So yeah, welcome back, TikTok buddies. Please tap that screen, share the stream, all the good stuff, if you be so kind. Buxton too fast to get him. And he'll get the infield hit for Byron. There's Kyle Tucker. Little Olay swing from Kyle. All right, Buxton's off and running. No chance to get him. Skylar, Aiden, Nicholas, Ethan, welcome to the chat. Let's see, up to 15 teams done in collection. You have any of the big teams done? Like, you probably got Kansas City done, right, Solo? Since you packed Witt? Or did you end up selling Bobby? And we'll get him to roll over on top and out of the top of the second. You were so mad you sold your Xbox like a couple months ago. You wish this was on PC. Do I have Singleton? I don't know off the top of my head. Maverick, let me restart my light software. That's why I didn't flash. Because we were live. And now we're live again. Light should have flashed for our latest follower, the Maverick. Now they're going Maverick. Little late with Jesus Mate. Let's see. So Solo Phil, he's got George Brett already. Started the game with a bunt base hit. Let's try to get another one here with PCA. PCA's locked in on the bunt cheese. And had a rip out that cutter. I thought it was a four seam coming in on me. And he's pitching out. He's up to the challenge. But Pete's even faster. MLB The Show is on PC, right? No, that is not right, Anthony. I think some people play on Xbox and they stream it to their PC. But yeah, it's not on your computers. Aiden's made it back. Didn't miss the packs. No, we wouldn't do that to you. Packs come at the end of the stream. Drewski NY. What's up, Drewski? Are you a Yankee fan? I got beef with you if you're a Yankee guy, because I'm an A's guy. Playing each other for 3 games. Dad and the boys, welcome in. Thanks for following. The Tawny Live Series is playing down to a 89, but his stats don't change. If you don't like that, you don't like MLB The Show. Oh, we hit our number. Yeah, we hit the number, and then we got out the jump starter and restarted stream. So we need 69 followers in the next 18 minutes, Windsor. For no reason at all. But yeah, we'll see if we can motivate the scrollers to come in. Try to find the next Windsor. Not going to happen. But we can hope. Fun fact, according to Ramon, Ohtani is batting 118 against Gosman. Landon just jumped in. Let's go, Landon. Yeah, we need a nice amount of followers. Let's see, so he's 2 for 17 against Gosman. Shohei going to have a bad day today. That's what I'm hearing in the purple chat. Oh, speaking of bad day, that baseball's having a bad day suddenly. It's going for a ride. Buddy says, I'm from Germany. Since the World Series 2025, you're in Toronto. In the MLB bubble, and you bought MLB 26 yesterday. Well, good to have you there, friend. Yeah, I know a handful of guys from Europe that play the game. One of them's named Don't Cut the Block Dragon. He's from Germany. My buddy in the purple chat named Philandros is from Norway that plays it a lot. Another chatter's named Fanaki that's in the Netherlands. Feels like the game's growing slowly internationally to some of the European audience. Definitely thrilled to have you here, Devore. Hopefully you stick around. My favorite team's the A's. Solo, I used to have a friend in France that played the game. Just roll it over the mound. We'll take it. Tatis is on. Had a big rip at that sinker ball, swinging over the top. Tustin, there's no franchise by that name, buddy. Got a feeling you may be trolling. Am I interested in other sports? I am. Welcome in, J Money. There's the Cleveland Guardians, but what you said isn't true. And my kid's playing the new Pokemon game. And you know what? I tried to get my son interested in it, and he doesn't seem like he's into Pokemon much anymore. My daughters are kind of young to play it, I think, where they would actually lock in and get much game hours out of it. So, you know, we're not playing the Pokepedia game. My son got, like, really back into playing Minecraft quite a bit, so that's what he's mostly getting gaming time in on currently. Other sports, I like the NFL and NBA mostly. Big golf guy. Disappointed for the World Cup because I'm Italian and Italy's not going through. Unless Iran decides to not participate. Long prods welcome in. Oh, just missed catching up with that cutter. Would have been nice to, of course, got another 3 spot. Let's see, since 2013, big Raptors and Leafs fan. Long prods, who do you root for as a baseball fan? Need to straighten out the pitching stats for Mike. But dude, you got 202 hits already. They haven't qualified for 3 straight World Cups. So there's a tired generation of youth that's never seen them play in a World Cup game. They did win the Euros in 2021, but yeah, they have a decent FIFA ranking, but they're just not making it through the qualification stages. So they sacked everybody. The national team president, coach, and all that are all out. Let's see. Long Prods is a Pittsburgh Pirates fan. Pirates, they're on a little bit of a hot streak, right? I don't know if they won yesterday, but somebody told me they had won 5 in a row previous stream. Opponent had some okay swings, but we'll get the outs. So guys, we're trying to get 69 followers before the timer runs out. If you follow, the timer goes up. If you subscribe or send a gift, the timer goes up as well. If you're hanging out there in our TikTok chat. Jammed up here. Was having really good swings. Now I'm swinging a little late against Crochet. They lost because of the Skeens on opening day. Frickin' Skeens, man. I've got 2 bunt bases with PCA. Going for the hat trick here. Mike doesn't walk at all. Only 13 walks. Yeah. A lot of moms like this stream. Particularly if it's a troll's mom. Yeah, I'm slamming through the sinker. I need to work on the sinker ball off stream in custom practice. Same hand side. Doing way too much of that.
No, that's high.
Nobody wants to sell the A's Diamond players. I packed both of the A's Diamonds early in the year. Got Wilson as my first diamond, and then I think I got Kurtz the next day. Don't know why I thought that was like a cutter, and then I realized my goose was cooked. This one slammed into the gap from Willie Castro. Dude, they should put all the savant numbers and stuff in the game. Shame they don't have that programmed in. Need to set your favorite team to the Dodgers for solo. I was looking sinker inside, trying to speed up my timing, and yeah, that was a perfect pitch to throw me then. The sinker was way in. I don't know why I swung, but got slammy. That turned out bad. Let's see. Swifty Seb, welcome to our stream, Swifty. Tristan Hustle as well. Yeah, please follow up, guys. If we get enough followers, we'll do a big pack opening, which we're totally going to do at the end of the stream anyways. Maybe at the end of this game. Depends how much time's left. Oh, the AI's picking the Yankees. Ginormous L. Especially today when it says Yankees. Hayden and Nick, welcome aboard, guys. Who do you consider the biggest fraud in sports, everybody that's following in? Or if you're browsing. That's our question of the day. Our impromptu question of the day. Seemed to send chat earlier. My personal pick, biggest fraud in sports, LeBron James. Diego's day and Duke.
Nope, ball.
Oh, there we go. Even came up with an Angels win hashtag for you. You get what I'm saying, says Hayden. Yep. I didn't know Yordan Alvarez was supercharged, but he is. We got FV1 and Nate coming in with the follows. Thanks, guys. If you're following for the first time, I go by the same name everywhere. You can join the purple chat if you prefer to see more of the gameplay. It's up there somewhere. Also, the red chat's live. Same name on everything, though, if you guys want to connect on Instagram or Twitter or something. I will give you a follow back on those platforms. Blue Sky, Threads. We got it all under DonyellFreak. But he says, do you notice anything new with this game, or is it kind of the same? Kind of the same is correct. There's a few new things, like blurred batting eye I have behind the pitcher. Little quality of life changes, but yeah, pretty much the same game. In fairness to SDS, I mean, it's baseball, so baseball's not going to change a lot. In objection to SDS, the game's very dated, and it's been the same game year after year for a long time. His live series is always so good to solo. It's got to be Bo Bichette. As a Jays fan for biggest fraud, the Jays fans have completely turned on and are loving Bo Bichette struggling with the Mets. I'm enjoying it. Cameron Parker coming through with a big fall. Thanks, Cam. All right, so we had 19K Parker and Cameron Parker. Could be the Parker brothers coming in. But whether you're a Parker or not, yeah, tell us your favorite baseball team in the chat. We got to know what fan bases are around right now. When do the Mets go to Toronto? Going to need to tap into that, says Solo. I wonder if the AI could get us a schedule. I feel like it won't for some reason. I feel like it's going to tell us, like, oh yeah, I'm limited on what I can pull data-wise. Pirates and Pirates. 2 Pirate fans in here. Pirates are on the way up. Oh, speaking of on the way up, that one was on the way up over Chipper's head. Why did I swing at that? Opponent made a good play at short on the previous batter. And he'll shut down what could have been a fruitful inning for me. Smith will lay off. Oh, come on. They haven't announced this the 24-25 series. So I'm going to need you to program a better bot in here. Peyton, welcome aboard. Solo, please update the AI. Parker, thanks for the rose. That was from Cameron Parker. Kason LeBlanc, welcome to our stream. Thanks for following, Kason. And I did invite you guys to the purple stream. If you like, click on my profile. We have a link tree in the profile for my Discord server. Got the co-op role. If anybody wants to play co-op within the community, share your lineups and share your MLB tips. What's my team overall? Shoot, I don't know off the top of my head. Probably high 80s or like 90 or something, Ken. If you remind me, I can look after the game.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
There we go. Yeah, update yourself. Well, thanks for trying, Solo. All right, Castro gets a hold of it. I was just thinking, yeah, Peralta needs to come out here soon. He was getting into the yellow. Well, that one is blasted out of the yard, and that's going to be it for Freddy's day. Yeah, Ken, I like the A's. Let's see, the Saturn Rings friend. Thank you for the rose. Not really sure what I should call you because there's no name. It's just the emoji. That got a lot of the plate. Yeah, come on. Come on, Nightbot. Be better. Gamer has followed. Gamer's thrown me off because their profile picture is a circle, right, with the letter B in it. But Gamer doesn't start with the letter B. But yeah, Gamer, what's up with your profile picture? If you'd like to tell us. All right, I guess we can safely say LeBron James' biggest fraud in sports. That's been the consensus of chat.
Ball, that's up.
Biggest fraud in sports, Jacob Wilson. I'd say his dad, Jack. But okay, we'll take it in for Jacob. Jason Veritek didn't like that. Veritek taking it to the Sutter Health roof. Be sure to get your mononucleosis screenings at the Sutter Health screening booth at the A's game. All right, here's Jesus Mate. Dude, yeah, he is struggling out of the gate. Festus is Ely. Festus is the pre and post game shows. I like Festus. Festus is always dressed to the nines for the Warriors broadcast too. All right, Pete had 2 bunt base hits. Crochet's shutting it down here. All right, we did get a solo shot. Scratched one back.
What you got?
Oh, I thought I held up. Only 7 minutes left guaranteed. We need a follow train to get in an extra rank game. Pack opening's coming either way, but if you guys want more ranked, we need more time up over the right shoulder of DonyellFreak. Jaron did his part. Thanks, Jaron. Jaron, if you could have lunch or dinner with 4 famous people, past or present, who would you have dinner with? Alright, so we're going to throw the fastball. Thanks to me typing away. Well, that was a mistake. Jaron doesn't know. I'm going to go Albert Einstein, Maya Angelou, Mary Curry, and David Attenborough. No reason at all. I definitely wasn't prompted. We'll get the Elevation Sensation double play. Twitch, clip that. It's hard to say, says Jared. That's okay. Anybody else want to weigh in? Who's your past and present dinner group? You're going to have a party of 4. Could be anybody you want to bring.
Ball.
Waiting for somebody to tell me
Ball.
Justin Tucker and Deshaun Watson and I don't know who else. Jack the Ripper.
What you got?
Was Jaron with an N, but yeah, he should have went to Jared.
Take your baseball 4.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez.
Kind of not one in this lefty-righty matchup here. Let's go grab a left-hander. Is he going to pull Jordan Alvarez when he's supercharged? Decision time for our opponent. Yeah, that's one way to get him out of there. Here comes Moncada. Moncada not swinging at that. Moncada hitting a nifty 697 for my opponent. Let's see, Justin Jefferson, Larry Bird, Jaron Duran, and Randy Johnson. That's a great group, man. I think you're going to need a lot of breadsticks for Randy Johnson.
Ball.
All right, Moncada not offering up on those. Try hitting him with a sinker ball. He's ready for it. Castro having a long run to cut that off. This may be a run. I'd be sending the runner, and he's going to score him. So got a non-perfect throw. Okay, so here's Smith stepping in. Right, opponent battling back a bit here in the late innings. It's 4-6 after the top of the 7th. Neff, thanks for following. Didn't you follow earlier?
Ball.
Or are you on a different account? It was the same guy followed earlier with Ellie De La Cruz. You just want to get a shout out, King? You have 140,000 coins right now. Boy, are your pockets heavy. CJ1721, welcome in. Cannot buy Nicholas, and it's upsetting Solo. You're not going to like Solo when he's upset. Gonna save for Shohei, probably. That's what I'm working on, too. A lot of work to get that many stubs. Caleb BCB. Thanks for following, Caleb. French 1187, welcome aboard. Thank you for connecting with us. And Connor just jumped in on the follow as well. Thanks, Connor. Oh, good pitch. He'd been running the outside stuff off the plate, and I was just hesitant. And, yeah, should have slapped that to right. Speaking of slapping it to the opposite field, we're chopping into a double play. And that ends the 7th inning quickly. To be fair, they lost Scribble to San Diego. Not saving for Otani. You're going to pull him right before GTA comes out, says Solo. Is GTA on track still, guys? I haven't read anything about it in a minute. And Clevenger knocks that one down. Can't hit an all-star. It's bad right now, says Jacoby. Yeah, game's playing kind of wonky for sure. Castro going to try to rob himself, and I don't think we're going to get there. That one slammed off the wall. Can you make a new dinner? Yeah, absolutely. Go for it, everybody. You can invite 4 dinner guests, past and present. Who are you guys taking to dinner? Haven't heard anything about delays. You think Rockstar has completely locked down their headquarters? Nobody leaks anything again. Makes sense that they would. Let's see. Insert before GTA 6 chokes as Windsor.
That's inside. Ball. No, that's outside. Ball.
Tight spot with the words of encouragement. Tight spot, who are you bringing to your dinner party? 4 people, past and present. I feel like it's going to be music heavy for tight spot. Couldn't get him to chase off on that one. Man, that was a great swing. I hate it, but yeah, he did a good job to pull in. I had that one inside. Murakami had no problem with that slider in. And possible go-ahead run to the plate. Got him leaning out a bit there for Santana. John Jones, Matthew Stafford, Aaron Judge, and Mickey Mantle. Man, Kelly's going to be ticked if you don't invite her. Gray17, thanks for following, Gray. And we'll get off the end of the back contact. So I did a lot of my damage early in the game. He's just kind of chipping away. And going to be a nail biter down the stretch here. Sammy, welcome in. Thanks for following, Sammy and Gray. JJ Blade is a guy hit in front of you in this Cardinal lineup.
Nope. Ball.
3 Street, welcome aboard. The old perfect ground out to short. If you don't like that, you don't like MLB The Show. I can't do much besides hit it perfectly. Got to elevate him. And he's going to lay out, get dirty, and he's going to get chipper. Grandma, parents, brother, nephew, and then DonyellFreak. Who knows, maybe some celebrities. Hate spot with the wholesome answer on his dinner party. Windsor, who's coming to your dinner party? 4 people, past and present. Excuse me, past or present. Anybody in history. Whose wins are bringing? Mason, thanks for following.
Nope, ball.
And we'll draw a rare Donnie walk. About hit the opponent 8-12. Of course, 1 run separating the squads. Devin Williams coming out of the bullpen. And they'll throw the screwball inside. I was looking for it away.
Ball, low.
And cutter got me. I thought it was 4-seam. I haven't looked. Is JJ doing anything for the Reds so far? Tried to actually check the swing. I didn't even get the check swing animation. I was biting on the high stuff. Bummer.
Leading off, center fielder.
See, you're going Diddler, Kanye. Let's see. Okay, so I'm invited to dinner. He's also bringing the Diddler, Kanye, and Shohei Ohtani. And he's going to inside out this one on a late swing with Buxton. So speed on the bases just like that. Antha, aka your favorite. Welcome in, Antha. So it's left switch right due up here. Oh, he's with Louisville now. Should make for some wholesome conversation. Bringing Donnie and LeBron so Donnie can explain why LeBron is overrated. Jackie Robinson, Barry Bonds, Babe Ruth, and myself. All the old timers are coming to dinner. All right, we got a perfect throw, but we do not throw out Buxton. Can't forget Zorbs. Dude, Zorbs would be the life of the party. That's old school TikTok chat knowledge there if you remember Zorbs. All right, Raffaella swinging over the top. You got to slip. Can we get the throw back? Oh, it was such a terrible throw from Santana there. Let's bring infield in on this one. But yeah, I thought I was going to get him. I saw that he might be trying to run cheese, but I saw the slip and I thought it was good. It was not good. Jacoby, I think the timer ran out, so we're almost out of here, Jacoby. My buddy is not running yet. Solo, he got Nicholas. Oh, good. And Chipper gets the liner right at him. Too bad the runner wasn't off the base. Here's Will Smith. I heard he doesn't have to cuss on his raps to sell records. We'll bring in Williams. Oh, I haven't faced 3 batters. Scratch that. Soto, we never doubted you, bud. And PCA going to grab the liner for the win. All right, pack opening coming because you guys took us over 100 followers on TikTok. He does have to slap us. Flying Money Bundle, thanks for jumping in. TikTok buddies, I implore you, before we do this pack opening, please click on my profile. My link tree is there. Join us in the Discord server. Love to have you guys hang around with us. If you follow on Instagram, Twitter, Threads, Blue Sky, I will follow you back on those platforms. Andrew, welcome aboard. Thanks for following. Oh, I'm a big fantasy guy. Blah, blah, blah. My plays one. Well, if you know ball, join Underdog. Use code DYF. DYF for Underdog. Gamer Steps, Control Freaks, Smacking Seeds. You know, you're out there smacking. Use code DF for those. And if you're trying to stay fresh below the belt, DFR 15's got you covered for Manscaped. All right, so I gave you all the plugs. Donnie the plug with all the discounts. We're going to open all these packs for you guys, except for that purple pack, because you guys need to follow on the Twitch stream. If you're not following there, what are you doing? Let's see. So Thomas C21, welcome in. We're hoping for the high rounds, guys. We need these 90 players. We need a bunny 90 and a basket 90. We're gonna start with the uniform packs, open our standards, and roll on here. We're just taking whatever. Because yeah, who cares? We just want the ones we don't have in our collection. Pirate Uni's coming our way. Those of you that just came in, thanks for joining us. We'd love to hear who you consider the most overrated athlete in all of sports. Let's open this WBC because we know it's going to be a gold. Those are all toilet paper. Joey Mincis popping out. All right, I got to rack up some packs for us today. Kyle Tucker, Will Smith, Michael Jordan, and Frank Thomas. Interesting group. Frank's going to bring the Regenix or whatever that stuff is that he promotes. Doug Flutie's going to be mad that he's not included. She'll love it too, right? Is what Frank says. Just hit a third deck nuke off of Willer and Philly. Good going, Mike. Jalen Hurts and Rudy Gobert for most overrated. We're hoping to pop a diamond out of here, but look at this. I got all three right-handers from the Guardians on pitcher day. It just looks like a bad flip book here between the three of them. Twitch clip that. Yeah. Maybe it'll be funny. Maybe it won't. But yeah, kind of weird. All right, we got a gold card. It's Jackson Chourio. And 2 standards to go. It's getting worse. This guy doesn't even have a team. He's borrowing a Dodger jersey from his buddy. Parj31, welcome in, Parj. Salty Jacob, welcome to the platform. Thanks for connecting, Salty. It's double bronze. That's what we were hoping for. All right, so the candy basket and then the chocolate bunny. Wish us luck, guys. Pack and play if it's a 90. I don't think it is. It's Stowers. Boy, Stowers popping out all the time here. Yeah, go away, Stowers. We're tired of you. All right, the bunny pack. We got a 1 in 5 shot. Here we go. Who did the A's play today? They play the Yankees. So we hit the 88 round, and it's a ginormous L. Twitch clip it. We're going to take Napoli for the laughs because we already got all these guys, and we'll sell our extras. Saving the purple pack because I want you guys to follow there. It's DonyellFreak as well. If you're sitting on a Prime sub that you're not using, please throw it old Uncle DonyellFreak's way. Gonna see who's live right now to raid, and we're gonna jump off and prepare to do it again tomorrow. I'm gonna, in real life, eat, catch up the lawn, and what else will I do? Maybe get in a round of golf. Maybe I'll stream some IRL golf from the backyard with the simulator. All right, we're taking it to trucking, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks everybody for tuning in. It's Truckin' Fatman on all platforms, so I'm going to put him in so you guys can follow him right now from TikTok as well, and we're dropping him in the red chat as well. What is a Twitch drop? You got to follow to find out here and on Twitch. Catch you on the flippity flip G Barn.